Welcome to the Worldly Show.
Here with your host, Elizabeth, Sarah, Lauren, Spencer. And this season's episodes of Voices of the Worldly, featuring the Idiots Unleashed series. Backed by popular demand, these folks bring their own brand of hilarious and outrageous commentary. So please, sit back and enjoy the show.
You are here with Elizabeth, Sarah, Lauren, Spencer, hailing from England, and with me is the Worldly Show's brilliant broadcast technician, Mitzi Banks. Ms. Banks comes to us from Bel Air, California. This is the place where we bring you the world-famous talk show, Voices of the Worldly. We've scoured the globe to find just the right people to have their voices heard and whose opinions, while seemingly universal, are in fact quite unique. They bring their own brand, unlike any other, as you will soon hear. Now, while they are quite serious about giving us their opinions, we are quite seriously being amused by their idiocy. So much so that we call this specially selected panel Idiots Unleashed. The added twist is that they don't realize that they are simply here for our entertainment, so please don't spoil the secret. Also, please note the following advisory. The Worldly Show has no control over our panel members' commentary, which may contain profanity and subject matter that some may find offensive, so do listen at your own risk. Now, with that said, let's meet some of these panel members and listen as they share a bit about themselves. So first up on our panel is Ahmed from Egypt. Ahmed, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Ahmed, want to tell you a story about little boy that grew up in Cairo, and for those of you that are geographically uneducated, that would be in Egypt, huh? Just like you see in movies, huh? Big fucking desert, huh? I guess that's what we're going to talk about today. But you know, besides a small little village, that is where Ahmed was born. I will not tell you name of village because family's still there, and Ahmed not too happy about the reprisals that happened from everyone on fucking planet that knows about Ahmed and everything that he has done and all the good things that he's done for the children's and fellow terrorists, friends, and all of these connections that Ahmed has made to make world not necessarily better for all people, but Ahmed believes in something called, realism. And Ahmed believes that realism, that shit has to happen sometimes. Sometimes bad people, they win. That is how the world works. When Ahmed's getting shit kicked out of him, a small boy, Ahmed did not think, oh, someday I'm going to let you fuck me in the ass. Fuck no. No. Ahmed knew that he'd get revenge, but Ahmed knew that he would have to grow up past shit kicking out of and have to become brave. And so that's what Ahmed did. And one day a group comes up to Ahmed and says, Ahmed, give me a change you have in pocket. Ahmed says, no, today is the day that Ahmed say, go fuck you. And then the boys start beating on Ahmed. But what the boys did not know is Ahmed had knife and take out knife and stab one in the neck and they run away. Poof, Ahmed invincible, huh? Ahmed gained his power that day at 16 years old at small village. And then Ahmed say to himself, you know, Ahmed is pretty tough and pretty fast and pretty smart, which eliminates most of country. So Ahmed say, well, you know, why not go into Cairo? So Ahmed go to Cairo. Cairo at 18 years old, Ahmed travel. Ahmed make many travel. It was only 12 miles, but Ahmed say many travel because Ahmed was still, you know, fucking walking, because you don't see many limousines and Cairo in Egypt, the uprising, you know, the nice fancy cars are towards the Horn of Africa where all the weapons and the nuclear warheads are smuggled, because they can all afford to go there. It's a safety net of the government and American, other friends. And so that is where they all meet. But Ahmed go to Cairo, he go there. Ahmed meet new friends. Ahmed also is noticing that the bitch in corner is giggling at Ahmed. And, you know, Ahmed tell the host to tell other bitch, she keep fucking up. Ahmed going to use her as a little play toy later, Or maybe an American girl like that from Bel Air. Ahmed has been to Bel Air and is not as nice as Westwood. But, Ahmed say, fuck it, that's fine. Little spoiled bitch, huh? What kind of car you drive it, Tom, huh? You have a Lamborghini? Fuck you, Ahmed F4. That's fine. But we're not here to talk about how great Ahmed's things are. We're here to talk about Ahmed's right to power and about why he is so important to not just Egypt, but, that whole civilized planet, even Africa, huh? They come up in World too. Most countries don't take Africa very seriously, but when they have power to storm presidential palace and chop off head, take seriously, huh? Ahmed going on the rant about some friends that powerful in the world. We must talk about Ahmed, Ahmed's life. Ahmed go to Cairo, Egypt. Ahmed meet some friends. Friends say, Ahmed, you take this bag over to this place and Ahmed get money. Ahmed say, why don't I just kill you all and take bags for myself, huh? Ahmed not do that first day though. Ahmed play around with game. Ahmed say, oh fine, use Ahmed for the money, that's fine. How much Ahmed get paid today? And the friend said, oh, Ahmed, we give you 1,000 American dollars. Ahmed say, oh, $1,000, more than Ahmed had in a long time. Ahmed take $1,000. Ahmed take that back to village and give to family, and they eat for 5 years with that $1,000. Ahmed very happy with the money that he provide for family. Ahmed do this for 6 months or so, huh? Ahmed delivering bag, Ahmed get $1,000. Ahmed one day look inside the bag, and Ahmed realized that in the bag were probably about 10 pounds of 100% pure heroin. Ahmed think to himself, oh, heroin might be worth a little bit of money, not just here, but all over the country and the world. Ahmed had a friend that do something called math. This friend that does math is Ahmed. You realizing that the bag was about $5 million that you just walked around with. Ahmed says, I said, fuck you, you say. And then the friend shows Ahmed something called computer. And on computer, it's something called statistics, huh? This is something American, some people understand, but some don't, because, in front of television all the time, and, hand jobs backseat the car, they're fine. But Ahmed then go back to a friend who gives him bags, and Ahmed says, Ahmed think that Ahmed wants more money now, because $1,000 for such risk is not so much for Ahmed. Friend says, no, Ahmed, you must do as you're told, because this is how you make your money. Ahmed then get angry and said, oh, Ahmed, maybe he just choke you to death and take all bags, all 8 bags that are here. And then that friend said, Ahmed, you stupid, you would never do that. Ahmed said, oh, you call me stupid. Ahmed feel like he's been fucked this whole time, huh? He could have been had $1 million, huh? And the friend said, no, Ahmed, you would never do that because I am powerful, whatever the fuck his name was, huh? Ahmed doesn't even give a shit because he wasn't important to Ahmed. Ahmed take bricky, throw it at head. Ahmed hit ground, he say, Ahmed, what are you doing? What the fuck? His friends are coming back soon. Ahmed said, you're right, I kill you now and get guns. Ahmed say, fuck this. Ahmed grab him by behind and choke him till he's fucking dead, because that's how this was going. For any of you that didn't understand, once you get the situation like this, Ahmed thinks it is smart to commit fucking murder, or else you die yourself. So Ahmed he realized that he was in a situation here, just like movie, like that scarred face with Al Pacino. He knows he's fucked, but he knows at that moment must take many people with him to fucking grave. So Ahmed look around very quickly, and he remembered drawer. Ahmed opened drawer. Ahmed finds a Glock. He finds a 9. He finds throwing knives. I don't know. Ahmed doesn't know why the fuck those are there. But Ahmed think that those might have been torture devices. Ahmed think to himself, Ahmed play baseballs with the boy. He throw very hard. Ahmed take throwing knives in there. And then Ahmed think, wouldn't that be pretty funny to throw a knife from across the room and hit man in fucking neck, huh? Ahmed take the knives, huh? He takes the guns, huh? The phone rings and Ahmed knows that if the phone is not picked up and maybe visitors come that don't make Ahmed very happy. Ahmed then pick up phone and say, hello, this is Ahmed. The voice on the other line says, where's Roth? Ahmed then said, you know, I think he left and I don't think he's ever coming back. But at this point, Ahmed doesn't give a fuck. Ahmed says, I have bag. Why don't you come get them, huh? Fucking piece of shit, huh? You come get them right now, fucking motherfucker, huh? Ahmed hang up phone and say, fuck it. Ahmed wait for the death because he knows he's not walking out the room. Ahmed's then thinking, you know, maybe people that come up are too stupid to even check behind the door when they come in. Ahmed say, what are chances of Ahmed getting out of here? How many people arrive to get Ahmed? Ahmed say, fuck it. If I'm going to die, I'm going to take at least 4 people with me. Odds are pretty good. If you don't see enemy, you take at least 3. And, you know, if it winds up that they're ready to kill Ahmed does have Glock 9, and Ahmed just kill himself because Ahmed does not want to get waterboarded like American do. Ahmed here, that's pretty shitty. Ahmed here, that waterboarding not very fun. Ahmed like, no, the CIA not get Ahmed. Fuck you. Ahmed stand behind the door ready for victory. I see bitch lady laughing at me in corner again. I'm going to slap her like Ahmed slap bitches, huh? But anyways, she's laughing again. That's fine. We'll just have to fuck later. So Ahmed stand behind the door. He's ready for victory. Ahmed kneels down because Ahmed think if anyone that coming upstairs they shoot through fucking wall where people be standing and they die. Ahmed think, oh, kneel down, huh? Kneel down and no shit, a few shots and they go through fucking wall and hit the other side, and Ahmed sees Ahmed's kneeling fucking alive still, huh? Fucking stupid, huh? So they wait and then one kicks in door, and as he kicks in door, Ahmed comes around and stabs man through fucking neck. He hit ground, he's dead almost instantly, huh? Ahmed see that he had AK-47, while the others are afraid to come in because lights are off. No shit, huh? Ahmed grabs AK-47 and it was already off safety. That's very smart of gunman, huh? Helping Ahmed so nicely. Ahmed then spray and pray, as the Americans say, because, in 2003, they did such great shots with just shooting at fucking everyone. Anyhow, Ahmed opened up and he get his victory. Ahmed turned on lights and he noticed about 10 bodies there. And then Ahmed said to himself, well, somebody here had to die today. And Ahmed knew it wasn't going to be him. That's full of shit. I thought I was fucking dead, but, I had to be hopeful that victory would come to Ahmed. Ahmed now realized that many people gone, so Ahmed's like, oh, what the fuck do Ahmed do? Ahmed doesn't even have car. Ahmed calls up a reliable friend and says, Ahmed needs your help right now. Ahmed give address. Ahmed doesn't remember the address, but at the time I did because it mattered at that point, huh? So a friend come over, he says, Ahmed, what have you done? Ahmed said, Ahmed gets victory, huh? Victory is what Ahmed's going to do from now on and forevermore in his entire life. And anyone that gets in Ahmed's way, they get fucked, huh? That's how things are going to go from now on. And then Ahmed said to himself, you need to be my partner. And Ahmed show you bags and what's inside. The friend says to Ahmed, oh, I will only help you for 50-50. Ahmed then say, oh, it's good that you've been such good friend until green goes into your asshole, huh? No, that's fine, though. Ahmed say, fuck it, fine. Ahmed think to himself, I kill you in about a week, huh? Stupid son of a bitch, huh? And then Ahmed and friend, they shake hand. And then Ahmed and friend, they take bags. Ahmed go back to village and says, Ahmed just want to let you know he's going to be gone for a long time. Family says, why, Ahmed? What have you done? Ahmed goes to trunk and says, do you see all these bags? These did not come from Santa Claus and the reindeers, huh? This is the reality, huh? This is what Ahmed has done. This is path that Ahmed chosen. So Ahmed and friend now need to go to the Kabul, Afghanistan, and we will spread joy. We spread joy and win friends. And then, they will not kill Ahmed because Ahmed has money. And he has drugs to sell. But, we'll see how that part goes, huh?
Well, thank you so much, Ahmed from Egypt. That was most enlightening and entertaining to find out all about your rise to power, as it seems. Well, up next, we have another panel favourite. We have Jethro from Alabama. Jethro, can you tell us something about yourself?
My name is Jethro Williams, and I am from the city of Mobile, Alabama. For those of you who don't know, that is in the United States of America. I know that a lot of people don't really know about all the southern cities, but that's okay. You can still go to school, and you can look it up on a map, and you'll clearly see where it is. Mobile. It even says it. It's got a big dot. That's a large city. But that's enough about the geography lesson. Let me tell you a story about Jethro, born September 1st, 1970, Mobile, Alabama. That's right, I was born in the same city that I'm in now. And the reason why I'm still here is because I am dedicated. I am dedicated to keeping to keep the township strong. And that is what I do on a daily basis for about 15 years. I was the sheriff. I think one of the reasons why I was a sheriff, because, well, I guess nobody else wanted to do it, but, that's fine. But, I went forward way too far. Let me tell you about a young man that knew that he was going to grow up to be something very special, which is called a farmer. But long before that, I was raised in a very nice upbringing. My father, he only smacked me twice a week with a belt across the fucking face. But that's fine. My mother, she, I think she was a prostitute because when Daddy was on the road, she'd sometimes bring friends over and, I wasn't the smartest kid in the world, but, I knew that when that same friend came at 8 o'clock at night, and then Dud left at goddamn 7 a.m. the next morning, they might have been doing more playing checkers. But, I didn't say a whole lot. But, what was interesting, though, was that it wasn't always the same goddamn guy. So I had a feeling that, some hooking might have been taking place. And, as I got older, I just, I learned to bribe. And I'd say, Mama, you need to give me $20 so I can go out to the movie. And Mama say, no, you ain't gonna get no goddamn money from me. And Jethro's like, well, shit, I can when Daddy come home, I tell him some midnight stories. How about that? And Mama get mad, so she gave me $50. And then when I did that again, Mama gave me $200. And she said, this is the last time this shit happens, because you do it again and Mama gonna get the pimp on you. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what you talking about? And then she started laughing. She said, just deal with it. It'd be okay. So Jethro went out a lot as a teenager because he didn't want to deal with all that. Jethro had a beautiful girlfriend named Mary Lou. Mary Lou was the most beautiful girl that Jethro had ever seen, and the reason why, she actually had more than 2 teeth. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this got to be the woman I got to marry. She has 2 teeth. When she smiles, I can see those 2 sons of bitches glimmering through the light like Jesus. And I said, that's good, because, they're the other ones that didn't have no teeth at all. They had a good talent for Jethro, don't get me wrong, but, when you try and talk to them, when they have that funny voice, you're like, well, shit, Jethro just too far advanced to, seek to the beneath, that level. So, Jethro was with Mary Lou for a while. And then Mary Lou, she was a pig farmer, and she did a good job. She did too much of a good job, though. She sometimes slept in the barn, and a goddamn horse stepped on her fucking head, and she died. So Jethro was pretty upset about that when he was 16. He didn't really quite get over it. But, every once in a while, Jethro, he'd go out on some dates, and some of these dates did something called speak, but they didn't do it so well because they couldn't keep up with old Jethro because he's just, I'm what you call, there's a word in the dictionary, it's called prolific, and that's what I am. And my mama told me a long time ago that I could be whatever I goddamn wanted in this world. Some people join the the Boy Scouts of America. Some people join the Aryan, those gangs that invoke freedom and trust and, some of the neighborhood folk, they start getting a little upset when there be some, nooses in the movies. They get offended by that sort of thing. But, it is what it is, says Jethro. Prolific was my word. I used it every time I met a girl on the street. She'd say her name, and I'd say, "Hi, my name is Jethro, and by the grace of Jesus, I am prolific." And you know what? Some of these bitches had the nerve to say, that's actually one word. And they said, "Don't you ever fucking cross me ever again." Prolific is clearly 3 goddamn words. So, that's just, it didn't go too well with the dates. But, I knew that I had the best of them. And, I told them, I said, someday I'm going to be the sheriff of Mobile, Alabama. And I'll probably come to your house and find weed in the garage. And then old Jethro going to be hauling you off to the clunker just like in the Dukes of Hazzard, you son of a bitch. But, they just dealt with it, and that's fine. But like I mentioned during one of the pre-phases that I did repeat the 11th grade once, and I did repeat the 12th grade once as well. And I do believe that having those extra years of education puts me at college level, if you ask me, because I was educated in the game of life. Life is something that a lot of folk don't do. These rich sons of bitches, these black people from the outskirts of town that come in on their buses, and they think that they're getting a good education. And Jethro say, "I stay here twice as long as you. That means I fucking got you, didn't it?" Jethro's the one that wins in the end, because Jethro's the one that's truly educated. Jethro leave high school. I think, it's weird that they didn't invite Jethro to the ceremony. They just gave me my diploma in a room. They said, "Jethro, just take this and you can go on home." Jethro thought to himself, "Well, no, that's not right. Jethro needs to be on stage." Jethro asked the principal, he says, Jethro really wants to be on this stage with all these, people that he has come to love and adore and, friendship and kinship and all this fancy stuff. And the principal then told Jethro something he ain't ever going to forget. And the principal said to Jethro, he says, "Jethro, you are so gifted and you are so special that we cannot have you on the stage with everyone else because they will feed off your energy and they, by golly, might collapse." Jethro thought to himself, "Son of a bitch, principal, you're right." Jethro walked out thinking, "I got the best of all you sons of bitches." Jethro later found out about 5 years down the road that that principal was saying bad things about Jethro. That principal said that Jethro was actually not deserving to be on stage because he actually didn't pass one single class. They just wanted to get him out of school. These are rumors that Jethro did not believe. Jethro asked a few people for opinions, and they told me that it wasn't true. And I'm sure that me being a police officer with a gun had nothing to do with it. I'm sure they would have told me the truth either way. That's just the way I saw it. So, I go to the principal and, I just couldn't, Jethro just couldn't take that shit no more. He had to go find out. He walked into that school, walked into that office, that same principal was still there. I swear to Jesus Christ, 1994, Jethro walked in, he said, "Principal, is it true that you let Jethro graduate because he was so stupid?" And the principal said, "Jethro, I have to do something called be candid was the word that he used. And Jethro was like, okay, I like that 2-word word, candid. That's fine. Jethro candid too. He candid whatever he wants. And the principal said, no, it's candid. And Jethro said, no, you son of a bitch, it's 2 words and you just said it the first time the correct way. Jethro now the principal now. You know, maybe Jethro could go be a principal of a school, but Jethro had great things to do because someday he knew that he was going to be sheriff. I guess apparently some of the white folk like how Jethro got them black people. You know what? Yeah, I guess got to keep watching myself because, you know, okay, I'll just say the word. No, I ain't going to say it because I ain't no goddamn racist. But you know what? That principal got what he got coming because, Jethro thinks that when people buy used cars, they should check the brake lines. So, you know, accidents happen. But, they couldn't prove nothing because, Jethro didn't do shit except just tell a motherfucker that he was going to get what he had coming someday. That don't mean that Jethro made a threat. And if you think that Jethro's making a threat, you can come over here and kiss my fucking hide. I don't give a shit. You can, I'll put you in my farm and put you through my machine. I mean, give you a tour. Jethro's got to be careful about what he's saying. Jethro know that this is not supposed to be going anywhere, but Jethro has a very smart police mind, and that police mind has taught him to be vigilant. And that vigilant attitude has kept him alive for many, many years. Oh, my Lord. Jethro became the sheriff of Mobile, Alabama. Jethro was the sheriff for a total of 4 days. Jethro don't know what in the name of Christ happened. He did the best he could. I truly did. I loved my position in life that I had. I thought I did a good job. The town folk, I think I know what happened. It really didn't occur to me to this very second. The mayor and the councilman, they brought me in, and they wrote Jethro a check for 100,000 American dollars. They said, Jethro, if you take this money right now, will you leave this office and never come back? Jethro thought, well, why? I don't understand, Mr. Mayor. And then the mayor said, Jethro, you're just so special here that we don't know if we could contain you here. But, I reckon that Billy Bob down the street, he's selling his farm for $75,000. We just gave you $100,000. That means that you can buy a barn of your own. And Jethro said, I don't know if that's enough. They just gave Jethro a weird look. And then they started whispering a little bit. And Jethro's like, Jesus Christ, you don't have to whisper so much. Jethro right here, you can just, tell him what's on your mind. And they said, Jethro, if a farm costs $75,000 and we are giving you $100,000, that means that you can afford the farm. Jethro think to himself, that still don't sound right because that $25,000 gone missing. So, I don't know. They were trying to pull a fast one. Jethro lost his goddamn mind at that moment. He pulled out his gun, he pointed, and, they wrote up a check for $200,000. So I guess Jethro wasn't that dumb. But, at that time I was still pretty upset because I knew that now I had $125,000 missing instead of $75,000. And I thought I just fucked myself done twice. But, I took that money. I did take it. And I did get myself that farm for $75,000, and then $125,000 was it was unaccounted for, and so but there was a friend of mine. Mama and her friends. They took the money, and I guess they did something great with it. I haven't seen it since then, but I know that deep down in my heart that they had my intentions in mind. Jethro is a big fan of 3-word words. I don't know if you caught on to that yet, but he knows how to, speak his, his thoughts and stuff like that. And, I got to tell you another secret about Jethro. Jethro has not had sex since 2001. And Jethro really don't know how to explain that. I mean, he sees the women and the street, and he waves, and sometimes they wave back, but Jethro just wants a little bit more. Maybe someday, if I hope, it's going to happen.
Well, thank you, Jethro. Now up next on our panel is Leroy. Leroy comes to us from Los Angeles and is perhaps the most vocal of the bunch. Let's see what Leroy has to say.
Let me tell you a story about motherfucking Leroy from South Central Los Angeles. You see how I say that? I say like a fucking movie star. You know why? Because in my fucking hood, I am the motherfucking movie star. All these white motherfuckers don't come nowhere near here. Guess what? Samuel L. Jackson, Lawrence Fishburne, they don't fucking come here neither. You know why? This motherfucking Leroy's house. I grew up in the fucking streets, selling that fucking crack, fucking tricking those fucking bitches. You know why? Man, that's the motherfucking way you're gonna make it in this motherfucking world. Fucking take what you gotta get, or else you get got. I'm just telling you how reality is, motherfucker. That's how it's always gonna be. Leroy don't got a whole lot much to say. You know why? He just fuck you up. Leroy fuck you up good. Leroy fuck up any motherfucker to get in this fucking way. And even that little fucking sunshine bitch in the corner right there. I see the way she look at me. I give a fuck. I make her my bitch. You smile. I just smack you that much fucking harder. You know what I'm fucking saying? Shit. I'll tell you what, though. I love my little fucking hood, my little fucking house. Motherfucker stay away from me. Motherfucking cops don't come out very often. You know why? The riots were 20 fucking years ago, but shit, they don't fucking want to take the motherfucking chances coming down the fucking hood. They fucking leave me alone. That's how it's gonna motherfucking be. That's how you get got. Fuck you.
Whoa, well, thank you, Leroy. Seems Leroy's passionate about, everything. So there you have it. Today's first introduction show has introduced you to several of our Idiots Unleashed panel members. There are a few more, and we will introduce them in the next introduction show. But by now, I think we may have an idea about what we can expect from this panel. Seems these three are quite amusing, hilarious, and as we've heard, a bit outrageous. Please don't miss the next episode of Voices of the Worldly featuring the Idiots Unleashed panel.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Voices of the Worldly. Please note that any opinions expressed here are strictly those of the panel members and do not necessarily reflect those of the Worldly Show or its host. Further, all characters are fictitious and do not represent any real person living or dead. See you next time.